Good morning. Are you hearing me okay?
A little bit quiet, Katie. Morning.
All right, good morning. Just a second. Is that any better?
Yes, that's much better.
Cool. Okay, let's get started. Let's all set up. Right, we'll start in a comfortable seat. So get heavy through the sit bones, through the legs. Let your hands rest on your thighs or your lap. Good morning. Let the spine lift up out of the pelvis. So you're sitting nice and tall. Crown of the head lifts up and drop the shoulders down. And then just scan down and soften into it. So no unnecessary holding. Take an inhale through the nose and a clearing exhale out through the mouth. Feel everything settling down. Start to become aware of the physical sensations that are going on in the body. A moment to check in with yourself. Notice how you're doing this morning. And press the hands in prayer in front of the heart and consider a word, an intention, a quality that you would like to carry with you through the practice and then through the rest of the day. We'll take an inhale together. Send out your intentions with your exhale. Release the arms down by the sides. Either eyes opened or closed. On your inhale, stretch the hands out to the sides, all the way up to the ceiling. On your exhale, pull the prayer down the center line. So we're starting to move with the breath. On your inhale, stretch out and up. So you're feeling that through the shoulders, but through the arms and the hands. Exhale, draw the prayer down. One more time. Inhale, stretch out. Open the chest, reach up. Exhale, pull it down. On your inhale, stretch the arms out to the sides. And we'll take eagle arms with the right arm under the left, sorry. Right arm comes under the left. Either bring your hands, or we'll start with the hands on the shoulders and just really creep the hands around the shoulders as much as you can. And then drop the elbows down. Heavy the shoulders down, drop your chin to the chest. You can even curl in a little bit here. And either stay like this or wrap the forearms. And you can be still or some movement. So shifting the elbows up and down, side to side, round and round. We'll use the next inhale to open the arms out to the sides. Excuse me for a second. Oh my God, sorry. That was a balloon. And then eagle arms with the left under the right. Creep your fingers around. And give yourself a hug. Drop the shoulders and the elbows down. And take some breaths. Either stay in this position or wrap your forearms and add in a bit of movement. Use your next inhale to release, open the arms up wide. The right hand down, reach your left hand up, lean over to your right for side stretch, and then look down towards your right hand. And you can hold it or you can move into it. Inhale up and over to the other side. Left hand down, right hand high. Look down. On your inhale, come up and twist to your right. A gentle twist to your right. Right hand behind you, left hand crossing over. Lengthen up with an inhale and then turn with your exhale. It doesn't need to be a massive twist, just soft turn to the right. Inhale all the way over to your left. And come back to center. We'll come forward to all fours. Just a couple rounds of cow and cat. So the inhale, you lift the gaze and look up. Exhale, round in, tuck the chin. 2 more times with your breath. Inhale to look up and lengthen. Exhale, round. 1 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. And come to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog, lift up and back. And then start to pedal out the feet, but really exaggerate that movement. So deeply bend one knee as you press the other heel down and switch sides. Keep going. So working into the backs of the legs, but also the outsides of the hips. Maybe a bit of a stretch through the lower back. Now, as you do this, you can start to look under the armpits and get a bit of a twist going as well. Now come to stillness. Now press into your hands, sink the heels down. On your inhale, Lift up onto tiptoes. Exhale, send the heels down. 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. 1 more. Inhale, come up. Drop the heels down. Inhale, curl forwards to a plank. On your next exhale, shift back to down dog. Inhale, forwards, plank. Exhale, down dog. 1 more time, come forwards. Exhale, lower the knees down. Lower down onto your belly. Fingers out to the sides. Elbows above the wrists. Forehead down. Point your toes. Heavy the pelvis. Inhale, lift up to cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up and bend your right knee. Exhale to lower. 1 more. Inhale, lift up, bend your left knee. Exhale, lower. Hands under the shoulders, push up to all fours. Press back to child's pose. Five breaths. Follow each breath in and each breath out. Come back to all fours. Push up to down dog. And walk your hands back to your feet at the back of the mat. Fold over bent knees, take an interlace behind the back. And give your head a shake out. And any movement, a sway from side to side, bending and straightening through the legs. And release your hands down. Take the feet off of the mat, coming into goddess or temple. Heels in, toes out. And press the hands onto your thighs. Squat right down. Pull the shoulders back. Really shrug the shoulders around your ears, so you're kind of hanging out here, pressing the hands into your legs. And then start to shift from side to side, so you're shifting the weight between the feet. So you should get a bit of a stretch through the inner thighs and the groins, rather than that hard work of the legs that we'll come to in a minute. Now come to center. Reach your arms out to the sides. Eagle arms, right arm under the left. And we're going to circle. So keep the legs just as they are. You inhale, lift the fingertips up, the elbows up. Lean over to the right. Then bring the elbows in towards your belly button, rounding the back like cat pose. And then all the way around. Good. Keep the legs in that position. Keep going. Exhale, you round it in. Round the back. Inhale, you lift the chest and the elbows like cow pose. 1 more time. Reaching to the top, we'll open up to star pose. Hands to heart. Sink back down. Second side, arms out to the sides. Left arm under the right for your eagle arms. Settle into your legs. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, round to the belly button. over to your right, all the way back up. Now keep going 2 more times. No rush. When we reach the top, open up, star pose. And interlace behind the back. Parallel your feet. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold in. Bend the knees. Let the head go. Either hands resting on your lower back or lift your knuckles up towards the ceiling. Relax the neck. Lower your hands down and walk back, or rather hop or step the feet together and walk back to downward facing dog. On your next exhale, look forwards and walk to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. One more like that. Halfway lift, long spine. Fold in with your exhale. Bring the big toes to touch. There's a gap about 1 inch or 2 between your heels. Sit the knees, or bend the knees, sink the hips. Chair pose, reach up. Sit down. Keep breathing. Legs are strong. Core's engaged. Soften the shoulders and the arms. And take the hands into prayer. Figure 4 on your right. Lift the right foot up. Cross the ankle over the thigh. Open the knee up. Sit down. Sit down any amount. Couple of breaths here. Now pressing into your left foot, start to stand up. Bring the right knee up. And interlace around the right shin. Stand tall. We're not leaning forwards, not leaning back. Crown of the head lifts up, relax your shoulders. And then hug that shin in. Drop the right thigh down, so the thighs parallel to the floor. Right hand on the right hip. Left hand outside the right knee. Turn your chest to the right. Reach your right hand out behind you. Keep lengthening up, reaching out through that right hand and turning to the right. Look forwards, bring the hands to heart. Kick out through the right foot. Lift the right leg up a little bit higher. Good, then release the right foot down. Shake it out. Sit down into chair. Hands to heart. Slow-mo into your figure 4. Sit down a bit deeper, flexing the left foot. Pressing the palms, pressing the left ankle into the right thigh. And we're breathing into this big stretch through the left hip, maybe a release through the lower back. Now standing up, bringing the left knee up with you. Interlace around the left shin. Stand tall, press down, lift up, hug that leg in. Bring the left thigh parallel to the floor, left hand on the left hip, right hand outside the left thigh. Turn the chest to your left. Option to reach your left hand out behind you. Keep lengthening and lifting. Wow. Look forwards. Bring the hands to heart. Kick out through the left foot. Left leg straight and strong. Lift the left leg up. Keep breathing, maybe a bit higher. Then release. Shake out the right leg. Arms by your sides, Tadasana. Close your eyes. Stabilize the breath. And remember your intention, that word or mantra. You'll blink the eyes open, moving on. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chair pose, sit down. Inhale. Forward fold with your exhale. And step back to down dog. Inhale forwards to a plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, shift back to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend the knee and open your hip. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, step the right foot forwards. Left hand down, right hand high, twisting. Pull your right hip back. Release the right hand down. Crescent lunge, rise up. Interlace the fingers behind the head. Open up your elbows. Lengthen out of the waist. Tip the head back into the hands. Inhale to look forwards, reach your hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale to lengthen out of the waist. Exhale to lean forwards. Turn to the right and hook the left elbow over the right thigh. So you're in a prayer twist. But if you prefer, you can take the open twist like we just did. In your prayer twist, press the hands, turn the chest to the right, pull the right hip back. One more breath. Look down, place your hands down, three-legged dog, hip back. Bend the right knee and open your hip. Inhale, extend the right leg. Now an optional vinyasa, rest, or we flow through. Maybe with that right leg lifted or both feet on the mat. Inhale forwards to a plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, we're in down dog. Inhale through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. Left leg lifts, inhale. Bend the left knee and open your hip. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale to step through. Twisting, right hand down, left hand reaches straight up. Sink down into the lunge and open the chest. Release the top hand down. Crescent lunge, rise up. Interlace behind the head and move into your back bend, lifting out of the lower back, lifting up through the back of the chest. Lift the chin, open the armpits. Inhale, look forwards, reach your hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. We move with the breath. Inhale to lengthen. The exhale to lean forwards and turn. And then hook the elbow. I like to push my knee across and get that hook. Press the palms and turn to your left. And you could look down, you could look to the side, or you might look up towards the ceiling. Exhale to look down. Plant your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee and open your hip. Now you choose vinyasa or rest, your choice. Both feet on the mat if you're resting. Regular vinyasa with both feet on the mat or lifted left leg. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower down. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Exhale, shift back to down dog. Take 5 breaths. Close your eyes. On your next exhale, look forwards. Step or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold in, exhale. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Press the palms overhead, maybe your back bend. Forward fold with your exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot through and drop the back heel down, warrior 2. Open hips and arms, rise up and settle in. Flip the front palm and reach up, reverse. Look towards your back foot and deepen the bend in the front knee. Inhale, flow through to side angle. Right arm down, left arm up and over. Look up towards the ceiling, open the left armpit. Inhale, reverse. Keep the legs as they are. And inhale to stay. And the exhale to take your hands down and frame the front foot. Get back to a three-legged dog. Bend the right knee and open your hip. Coming into pigeon. Right knee behind the right wrist. Extend the left leg out behind you. I like to use the block under my right hip. Puff up your pigeon chest with an inhale and then lower down with your exhale. Just come down as far as feels good for you. You've got 5 breaths. Adjust into it. Walk your hands in, lift your chest up, let the right hip come down and swing the left leg around. Right knee is bent, left foot flexed, interlace around the right shin and lengthen the spine. Now release your left hand behind you, that's about a foot, 18 inches. Bring your right hand onto your heart. Roll over to your left, so I'm on the outside edge of my left hip, and the left foot is flexed, not pointed, flex it so the leg's engaged. Now press down, lift the hips up, come onto the toe mound of your right foot, your right heel lifts up. Use your hand to turn your chest, your belly up towards the ceiling. Reach your right hand up, get another lift up, and then the right hand might come overhead. And maybe drop the head back. Wild thing. Lower back down. Cross the shins. Rock forwards. Step back to down dog. Either stay in down dog or we'll flow through. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Exhale, shift back to down dog. Take an inhale through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. Check in, see how you're doing. We're going to go through that same warrior sequence on the second side. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot through. Warrior 2, open up. Settle in. Turn the left hand up. Reverse. Looking down towards your back foot. Inhale to side angle, right arm up and over, and look up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reverse, look down. Take an inhale again to stay. And the exhale to place your hands down, you're in a lunge. Three-legged dog, kick back. Bend the left knee and open your hip. Left knee points up. Pigeon, left knee behind the left wrist. Point the right toes out behind you. Grab your block if you need it. Lift the chest up. And then fold in. So if there's ever any knee sensitivity, you can come onto your back and take figure 4. 3 more breaths. Maybe remember your intention, what you want to carry with you through the day. Come up onto your hands, lift up through the chest. Let the left hip come down. The right leg swings around. Left knee bends. Interlace around the left shin and sit tall. Now moving into wild thing. Right hand behind you, left hand on your chest. You can lift up onto your tiptoes on the left foot. Roll onto your right side. So you're really pressing the outside edge of that right foot into the mat. Now press down and lift up. Turn your chest, belly up towards the ceiling. Lift up a bit more. Reach your left hand up. Maybe extend the left arm overhead. Maybe you let your head go. And then sit back down. Cross the shins, roll forwards, go back, move through your vinyasa, or rest in down dog or child's pose. It's one breath, one movement. Five breaths in down dog or child's pose. Follow each breath in and out. And we will meet seated. So either stepping or hopping through, lifting up from child's pose. Extend the legs forwards. Bend the right knee, let that knee roll out to the right. Janu Shirshasana. The left leg is straight out in front of you, left foot flexed. Sit tall. Lean towards your left foot. Don't think about the crown of the head needing to go to the foot, but more the breastbone towards the left big toe. So lengthening out of the waist. You keep the spine nice and long. Relax your arms. If the foot is really available to you, you can hold on, but don't worry too much about that. So kick out through your left heel. Tilt your sit bones out behind you. Breastbone towards your left foot. Look down towards your shin so that the neck is neutral. And this right knee, you can really press it down and get lovely opening through that right hip. Walk your hands in, come back up. And simply switch sides. The right leg extends, the left knee bends and rolls out to your left. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, leaning towards your right foot. I definitely feel a big difference on this side to the other side. Keep lengthening out of the waist. When you feel like you just want to collapse and round, think lift and length. Use your inhale to lift up. Bend the knees, plant the feet at the top of the mat and make your way down onto your backs. And hug your knees in. And rock side to side. Do that so that you really feel it across the whole of the back, lower, middle, upper back and shoulder blades. And then use your hands with the knees together to push the knees in one direction together. So you're loosening up through the lower back. And then change direction, both knees in the opposite direction. And then when the knees come into the belly, press them in other direction. opposite direction. So knees away, push them away from you, in together, into the belly, out to the side, frog circles. And make that movement very easy. And we're going to change the direction. So pressing the knees away, out to the sides, in towards your armpits, in together. Keep going. And the next time that the knees come together, stop. Bring your tiptoes down. Shift your hips a little bit to your left. Roll the knees to your right. Twisting the right hand weighing down on the left thigh and the left hand stretching out to the left. Let your head roll to the left and then turn your chest towards the ceiling. Press your left hip away from you, lengthening through the left side. So length from your left hip to your left armpit. Bring the knees back up. Shift the hips, hug the knees into the chest for a moment. And we'll switch sides. Tiptoes down, hips shift to your right, knees roll to your left. Left hand resting on the right thigh and the right hand extending out to the right. And come back to center. Soles of the feet together and the knees open wide. Bring your arms overhead into a V shape. Inhale through the nose. Clearing exhale out through the mouth. Feel the whole body's heavy onto the mat. The arms and the shoulders, the middle and upper back, the lower back, and the outside edges of the feet. You're welcome to stay as you are, or move into Shavasana, straightening the legs, bringing the feet towards the edges of your mat, and the arms down by the sides for any variation you like. Adjust into it. And we'll take a minute to be still and quiet. Now you're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. If you're ready to come out of the practice, begin to deepen your breath. Move the body any way that feels natural for you. Bring your knees in and rock to one side. Make your way up to sit, meeting seated with the hands in prayer. Take a moment to feel your practice. Acknowledge it now so you can take these sensations with you through your day. We'll bring the thumbs to the third eye between the eyebrows. Remember your intention. Take that with you through your day. We bow the head to the heart to seal the practice. Give yourselves thanks for taking the time to practice. Namaste. Have a wonderful day, everybody.